not usually his style to run horses this close, but obviously this horse has taken his run well, the 6-year-old. And well done to Mr. Mike Dawson as well. Michael just telling me that he goes a long way with Mr. Dawson, who's based in the UK. Michael, a good friend of yours.
Yes, DC had a very good horse with me, probably one of the nicest horses I've had. Mike's Choice, that won us the Merchants. But coming back to this horse, he's a bull of a horse, and nothing worries him, and he never left a out since his run, and he's just been in the paddock, and I had to run him here because to me this race is the weaker of the two races, but as you know, he's a better horse on the poly, and he had a good draw the other day, and we were a bit unlucky. So, but I mean, I'm pleased he's won because he's overdue a third win for Mike Dawson. Thanks, Mike and Linda. I'm sure they've been watching in a betting shop in the UK. And no, very nice. And Warren gave him a lovely, confident ride. He also, he's not too happy with the stick on him. So, really, I was, very happy. And big thank you to my stable staff. And great.
He obviously takes his horses. He's racing well, Michael. Just 3 days ago was when he ran at Shorty at second.
Yes, Dees. To be quite honest with you, he's a better horse when I run him fresh. But like I said, the race came, and I watched him. Obviously, monitored. Even this morning, I watched him, and he only spent his time in the paddock, and he was bucking and kicking, and you wouldn't see the race, So, no, I was happy with his condition, and he's a toughie.
Well, with all your travels, you get to meet people all around the world, and obviously, Mr. Dawson. You met him in your riding days in the UK, Michael? Is that fair to say?
Yes, he had horses with us, with Alex Stewart, the late Alex Stewart at Newmarket, and and a great friend of ours. He's not well at the moment. I hope you're getting better soon, Mike. But no, good people.
Well, wonderful job from you. Anything else left?
Well, we've got Statute in the next. We're trying the mile. She's in good form, and if she gets a trip, she must be a runner. So, we're hopeful.
Thanks for that, Michael.
You're welcome.
Well done. Let's get Warren Kennedy in, and this man, I like the way he's going about his business. He's doing the traveling, and it's tough out there. It's competitive racing throughout the country. You have your good days, and you have your off days as well, Warren.
Yeah, definitely. These you hit the nail on the head. These last couple of meetings, I've been in the second box more than anywhere else.
Sure.
Look, it's got to turn. You just got to keep level-headed and keep going. The winners will come, and big thanks to Mr. Roberts. If ever I rode a pointer, this was one of them.
Sure.
I had run of the race, horse to follow. He was always going to pick it up after his run on Sunday. Mr. Roberts said to me, "This can never get beat." So thanks, Mr. Roberts, for the pointer. Builds the confidence, these winners. So yeah, onwards and upwards, Dees.
Quite a straightforward horse as well. Is there any complications?
No, Dees, he's pretty straightforward. He's got a lot of gate speed. Probably better following the one horse. I was lucky Jonathan's got a lot of speed. I was able to follow that horse, and we mustn't hit to the front early on this horse because he does seem to think he's done enough, but and he doesn't like the stick as well. So when I got there, he got there very comfortably. I didn't ask him for anything yet, and I just had to keep his mind on the job with my hands and keep my voice in his ears, and he kept on going.
Michael just mentioned, I just want to have a look at the record. Yeah, it's his first win on the turf as well. He seems, he hasn't run badly on the turf, but he seems to prefer the poly. What's your take on the turf?
Yeah, I think he's fine on the turf. Look, the poly I think gets that cover and weaves his way through them and enjoys that. But on the turf, the way the race was run, I had the perfect race. I followed one horse. He had the cover, could pick it up when I wanted to. So it all played into our favour. But I don't see any track favouring him. He seems very versatile.
I congratulated Gavin and the team on the Equus Champion Award winner with Gabo. Even the KZN Champion 2-year-old filly. I didn't get to congratulate you. Really nice to be part, of a smart filly who has a bright 3-year-old career.
Yeah, definitely, Dees. Very grateful to Drakensdien for the opportunity with that filly, and she's just flourished and she's just doing extremely well. Won that Group 1 was my first one with Gavin as well for me, but Gavin's had plenty. But look, it's nice that you associate with a stable and with these horses, and the target is the Group 1s, and I'm glad we got at least one for the season last year, and that was a goal and we achieved it.
Okay, 3 races to go. Can you help us?
Look, I'm quite competitive from here on out. I've got Red L in the next. We've put the blinkers on her over the mile. She's done very well over 2,000, but I think as a young filly, the 2,000s were a little bit weaker. She got away with it there. I think the mile is probably her trip. Mm-hmm. Put the blinkers on just to help her focus, but she's got a lovely draw. Got to throw her in, definitely. And winter time at the back, I think the turf will suit her better. Her runs on the poly, she just seems going through the 600 to the 400, just to lack that lift that you need, going through that area of a race. And yeah, I think the grass will make it a bit easier to flow through, and I think she'll be a big runner today.
Thanks for that, and keep up the good work, Warren.
Thanks very much, Dees.
Lovely. Warren Kennedy for Michael Roberts. Mr. Mike Dawson, well done to you, sir. And I hope this brightens your mood as well. 6 great dictators come to win. 6, 7, 4, and 9 is the way they cross the line here. Race